me today from Kromek. I'm joined by Arnab Basu. Arnab, nice to see you again.
Great to see you as well.
You've had a significant announcement this morning, the contract extension here with DARPA. Tell us a bit more about what's involved.
It is a very exciting development in Kromek that we have been working over the last 18 months or so. Very relevant to the present world that we're living through. Let me take you back a few months and talk about the origins of this contract and the original aims and where we are going ultimately, and what capabilities as a result of this contract we can bring to the world. So this contract started, we made an announcement back in 2018, end of 2018, about the Sigma Plus program, which was a continuation of the DARPA's original Sigma program, which we're looking to build very large networked radiation detector to prevent and provide early warnings against radiological dirty bombs. So DARPA, once that program was completed and transitioned over to the Department of Homeland Security for implementation, DARPA moved on to add new capabilities onto that same concept of adding biological and chemical detection capability. Now, why is that important? Because DARPA is focused on preventing any use of weapons of mass destruction, which could be biological, which could be radiological, or which could be chemical under this program. And this is a means of providing that. Now, we started the biological program back in December 2018. The very aim is to ultimately provide a system which is able to collect air, which could be in a city or in a football stadium, or it could be in a building, and analyze the biological content present in that air, any biological content, and provide an indication where there is any threats or not. Now, when we talk about biological content, this system is ultimately going to be capable of doing from harmless contents like pollens down to anything which can be categorized as harmful, which could include bacteria and viruses and all sorts of things.
In these unprecedented times, Kromek's revolutionary biological threat detection system technology has never been more vital to global public health, national security, and the economy. Being developed by Kromek for DARPA in the USA. It is an all-in-one, always-on monitoring system continuously reading the full DNA or RNA sequences of microbes collected from the air or other sources. The fully automated continuous process runs autonomously, identifying all known, novel, and emerging threats. The small standalone system samples a large amount of air, condensing its biological materials into a single droplet of water. It purifies and processes the DNA or RNA before sequencing it using a lab-on-a-chip solution. No laboratory facilities are needed. All processing and identification is done at the point of collection, and results are delivered for adjudication to your computer or tablet within an hour. The system provides the earliest warning of both existing and novel pathogens. Localized monitoring enables a detailed understanding of the spread of disease, and the sequencing data provides an understanding of any genetic mutations over time. If you would like more information on how Kromek can help you, please contact bio@kromek.com.
That's the whole aim of the whole program is to identify early, detect really early, so that you can put an effective containment strategy. So imagine if such a thing to happen again, either man-made or naturally. If we are able to identify those early few people who are infected when maybe they don't even have the symptoms, there may be not even enough people to cause alarms. You would be able to contain that in a very small area and avoid this whole contamination of a very, very large swathe of population around the world. The system that we are developing ultimately could be deployed in aircrafts, ultimately it could be deployed in airports, it could be deployed in mass transportation areas or cities in general, monitoring an entire city's air quality. This is a game-changing technology and this is a game-changing program, which when it's fully developed and deployed, this is a 12-month program that we are working with DARPA at the moment. When this is fully developed and gets to a deployable phase, this could be the backbone upon which nations' resilience against bio threats can be built on. So either to prevent bioterrorism, which was the original aim of that program, but also naturally occurring pandemics, naturally occurring threats from biological agents. So this can be a real game changer for building that resilience and defense systems.
So this technology here, it's fairly unique, Arnab. Is there not many other detectors like that out there or under development currently?
The key feature of this is the end-to-end automation. Today, if you are doing a test, as you know, and now we're all becoming experts in tests, you're seeing people being swabbed. Those swabs are getting analyzed. It takes time. There is handling of everything. There's a whole process and a time lag. This system is going to be fully automated. It will collect air and it will analyze the whole thing within an hour to provide continuous information with its geopositioning information. So you would be able to get a full map of the biological signature of a city or a very large complex urban space as a result of this program. It is extremely, like DARPA always does. DARPA's program provides a real step change in capability rather than just incremental improvements. And this program is going to lead to some capability which simply doesn't exist in the world today.
And it's a fairly short, did you say, a fairly short development time frame that you're looking at here?
Yes, from here on, of course, it's 12 months. We've been going for nearly 18 months now. And this had got nothing to do with COVID-19 when we started, because the world, this was a different world we lived in back in December 2018. So this is now getting attention from a very wide range of private and governmental agencies and institutions. And we are looking ways to perhaps add more capabilities and perhaps accelerate the program even further. But it is that as the program stands today, the contract that we announced is a 12-month contract, $5.2 million to really make this a reality.
Arnab, great to see you. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.